Welcome back to Building and Beauty. Today we are continuing our organizational spree for the month of January, and we are going to start taking all the Christmas trees down in the kids' bedrooms. Now, as you guys know, this season with Christmas bedroom makeovers was a big one. I don't even know how many trees I did at this point. I've totally lost count. So we have a lot of trees to take down, and today we're actually in Brinley's room. If you guys missed her video, feel free to go check it out. Even though we are past the holiday season, they're still like such fun and I don't know, like heartfelt, sweet videos that I think are just fun to watch any time of year, even if it's not Christmas. But we're starting in Brinley's room. As you can see, her tree was gold and purple. And we were having a hard time like trying to decide what was the name of this tree. You guys had some really cute names for it. I think probably the top one was like something to do with royal, royal, regal. There was a lot of those suggestions. So anyway, I'm sad to take this one down. It was kind of a labor of love with, you know, like spray painting the ornaments and just trying to create something that you don't normally see a lot of purple when it comes to Christmas decor. So without further ado, let's get started. We have a lot of organizing to do today. You all know how much I love finding unique pieces that blend design and function, and today I have the most amazing item to share with you, the Morning Blues Gallery T2 speaker. And this is not just a speaker, it's like a piece of art that also plays your favorite music. Right out of the box, the setup was super simple. I just connected it to Wi-Fi using the Morning Blues app, and within minutes, it was ready to go. And can we just take a moment to appreciate how sleek and beautiful this looks? It's designed to blend seamlessly into your space, and I love that it doesn't look like a typical speaker. It's more like a tasteful decor. With more than 100 oil paintings stored in the Morning Blues app, you can change them every day to decorate your home. The design of the paper-like and anti-glare screen makes the oil paintings look so premium. Whether you put it in your living room, bedroom, or office, it adds such a delicate touch. One of my favorite features is the dynamic lyrics display. When a song plays, the lyrics appear on the screen in real time, which makes the whole listening experience feel so immersive. It's perfect for entertaining guests, or you can even have your own little karaoke moment. And if you love a personal touch like I do, you can also upload your own photos or select from a collection of stunning oil paintings. It's like having a rotating art gallery combined with a high-end speaker. It's truly a two-in-one experience. But let's talk about the sound, because this speaker delivers. It's rich, clear, and fills the room beautifully. Let me play something for you so you can hear it for yourself. There's truly just something about having music fill a space in a way that feels so effortless, and this does that incredibly well. Another feature I love is the meditation mode. You can pair calming visuals with peaceful sounds, which is the perfect way to wind down at the end of the day. Whether it's part of your evening routine or just a midday reset, it's such a thoughtful touch. So if you're someone who appreciates both design and great sound quality, this is an absolute must-have. It blends into your decor, enhances the vibe of any room, and also would make an amazing gift too. I'll have a link down in the description if you want to check it out. Thank you so much to Morning Blues for sponsoring this portion of today's video. It always comes down so fast. Look at that. Look at me. Bam. What happened to the star? Oh no.
What?
Oh no, what happened to the star? You guys are always asking if I keep my ribbon from year to year, and the question is not normally, unless it's really, really nice quality ribbon. So this ribbon we probably got from Hobby Lobby or at home. It was really affordable, so I don't bother keeping that from year to year. But for my personal tree this year in the main center of our home, I invested in some really nice high quality ribbon that was just so amazing to work with. It was such a treat. It's not like this type of ribbon. If you guys caught my How to Decorate Your Tree Like a Pro video, you can clearly see the difference in the quality of ribbon that I was using for my personal tree. And that I wrapped up very nicely. I plan to use it for years to come. It's an investment that you make, and then you get to use it over and over and over again. Now you could try, you could use this, but it's just not the wire in there isn't very strong. It's not gonna hold up very well for probably a super long time.
You might get 2 Christmases out of it before you start seeing breakage.
I just don't bother with it. Yeah.
So what we do with the throwaway ribbon is we don't throw it away. We donate it to secondhand elves. They're located in the South Pole. They need that second chance. Totally. They need that extra material. Totally. Secondhand elves, totally. Look it up. South Pole. They need it.
They need it. We're sending everything to the South Pole. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where he comes up with this stuff. He's my helper today. Do you love taking down the trees? It's way faster than putting up the trees.
Yeah, I just have to knock it over.
No, no! Oh my gosh, no, no. Protect the tree. I will say these trees, I shared with you guys so many times throughout the season, this is one of my favorite trees. The branches are so pliable. It was so affordable from Lowe's. If it's still in stock, I'm sure it's on mega sale, and now would probably be the time to buy one, you know? So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let me know if you guys are shopping this time of year. Are you doing shopping for next year? You know, what's the 411? Where should I be shopping at? Great news, you guys. This is the correct box for this tree. It's going back in the correct box, okay? Next year, better be a breeze, all right? And if there's someone to blame, it'll be myself or Mark. I'll blame Mark. Even if it was me, I'll still blame Mark.
It's easier to blame me.
Yeah. So welcome to the garage. It might look like a hot mess express out here, but it's actually so organized, okay? So what we did is we actually took a bunch of time to separate all the ornaments by color. So now, as I'm taking apart the trees, I'm just using a laundry hamper to take apart all the ornaments off the trees. Then I could take them up here and put them in the correct colored bin. So if you guys have been keeping up this season, you probably already know that I am using a labeling system to organize and keep track of all of our inventory. I'm calling it inventory because it's kind of what it feels like as we are sorting through everything and organizing it. I'm using a little label printer, and I'm taking pictures of what's inside each of the bins. So that way, if we need to find something specific next year, I can just look on our little app and it will show me, where something is located. So now I have like all the gold ornaments together. So I'm gonna put those all together in one gold bin and just kind of sort everything out as we go. It's feeling organized. I hope it pays off next year. Okay, that was so fast. That was like extremely fast. Thank you so much. Now we're on to Addison's room. This was Addison's tree in case you missed it.
Yeah, I was here for building this one.
You were. You helped me put this whole one together. Now we're gonna tear it apart. This was actually, I could tell you guys, this was one of my favorite trees of each room. I really could. I don't know why, but that's a good look for you. I feel like this season was such a special one, and I feel like the trees came together so nicely. And this one, I love a red moment. So this one just feels like extra Christmas.
It's so regal.
I'm sad to see it go. This was one of my favorite ribbons. Both of these actually of the entire season too. I loved these. They were so nice to work with and such great quality. And you can see the difference here, you guys, in the ribbon quality. Look how nice this one is, like holding its shape. And then you can see here, like this is, smaller. It's
I gotta say
not
though,
as good.
Personal preference wise between these two trees, I think I love Brindley's a lot more though.
You love Brindley's
over
this one?
Well, because I'm just like, I'm a purple guy. I like
unexpected,
purple. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's do it. Here we go. We start with picks. Look how fast. Bam, bam, bam. Way faster than you. Look at that.
You
bam,
are.
Bam. Go.
Look at the sheer number of picks.
Let's go.
People say Kylie spends too much money on decor, but you don't see enough of what gets reused behind the scenes.
You guys reuse
but in
everything.
all honesty, if she was to we could be super boring and just saran wrap these trees, ornaments and all.
If you guys do that, let me know. I've seen that you could just saran wrap your whole tree and then get it out for the next year.
Maybe it's called shrink wrap, I forget.
Honestly, the ultimate goal is if you have a dedicated closet in your house that you could just wheel your tree into, and then you just wheel it back out the next year. Wouldn't that be so amazing? But that would never work for me because I like to do a different theme every year. So
Yeah.
that would
Plus,
never work for
she'd
me.
more use it for when I'm in the doghouse. She'd roll me into that closet.
I'd be
and
like,
then roll me
it's
back
your turn
out.
to be in the Christmas closet.
So here's Mark's tips on preserving ribbon.
This ribbon I do want to keep, you guys. I actually do, because it was so nice, such nice quality. Look at what you can do here. Okay, this ribbon, look, if you just kind of get it out a little bit. Well,
It flattens out pretty good.
It flattens out pretty good.
Once I roll it up, it will.
Sometimes
But
they don't, you know?
The best way to store ribbon is like this and
No.
compress it into a tiny ball, and then it takes up less space.
Who does he think he is? No. Let's see how it flattens out.
So usually the rolling process
Pretty
will
good.
usually flatten it out
Yeah.
anyways. So that's how I do it, is I just
Look
take.
how cute.
Yeah, it's flattening
So
out pretty
nice.
good.
It's doing good?
Yeah.
Great.
It'll be
Perfect.
reused.
And this was like a super long piece, so I can definitely reuse that if I wanted to. That's great. I just love this ribbon. You know, and that's the thing, you guys. If you have a ribbon that you love, 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 don't throw it out. Don't. Just see, find a Mark, and then he'll wrap it up for you.
Hashtag Rent-A-Mark. Do you want things done that you hate doing yourself? Your back shaved. Your floor mopped.
What?
Just kidding.
Rent-A-Mark.
Rent-A-Mark. Do you need to pick your nose but don't have the effort to do so? Rent-A-Mark.
Oh my gosh.
1-800.
1-800.
No.
What's that saying?
I want it on the record that Mark does not shave my back.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. That's so weird.
Like, you're gonna put
I
ideas
can't
in
believe
people's
that.
heads. You're gonna put some ideas.
How big of a hairy back does she have?
Right? No.
Shave her own back.
She
I do
shave her own back. She uses her own weed whacker right there.
Random. This turned so weird.
We can't
so
even
fast.
use a shaver on that. We've got to use like sheep shears.
I do not. Tell them.
She
I do
doesn't.
not.
She does not shave her back. It's hairy as all day.
I want to.
I'm just kidding. It's hair.
making
She
it
has a
worse.
normal back. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no hair. I don't have to use sheep shears. We don't have to duct tape. Just shaved it yesterday.
I can prove. Oh. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get out of this. I'm like, look, there's
Like,
nothing.
look.
I promise. Addison's room is all cleaned up. She had already replaced her bedding because she got this new duvet cover for Christmas. So she's actually had this in here for a couple weeks because she was so excited and wanted leopard print bedding. So that was part of my goal too when we were as we're taking down all of the bedrooms, is if the kids had any bedding that was like specifically Christmas, then we would need to replace it with something that they could keep up year round. That was one of my goals this year as I was putting the rooms together. I wanted to try to find bedding that would work for them after the Christmas season as well. And for most of the rooms, I was able to do that. So I can mark hers off the list. Her room is done. Let's head to Lacey's room next. This is by far going to be the easiest room to take apart because I could just take this whole entire tree and there we go, done. Easy. Not really, I'll take it apart, but I'll just take it down to the garage and sort everything. It'll just be a little bit faster that way. Okay, is that like literally everything? That was like 0.2 seconds of easiness. Love it. Love it. Honestly, you guys, I was kind of dreading this part of taking down all the Christmas decor because, as you can imagine, it feels like a lot of work. It was a lot of work to put everything up. Feels like a lot of work to take everything down, but we're like doing it. We're doing it. The hardest part, the hardest thing of the whole process is to start. Just do it. Just start. You'll just, before you know it, you'll be done.
de-decorate the trees. We're gonna de-decorate and take off all the bulbs. We're gonna take down this Christmas tree.
Trying to follow your rhythm. Now break it down.
Hopefully we don't get copyrighted for that.
You know, that was great. It was really great. Now we are in my parents' room. We're gonna take apart their tree. And this tree, now see, I told you, I could tell you everyone is my favorite, but this one was so much fun to put together because it was really challenging for me because I didn't do any ribbon on it, which you guys know ribbon is like my favorite thing. There's 3 favorite things. I have a few things I'm very passionate about when it comes to Christmas decor. Ribbon, picks, and probably garlands. I'm picky about garlands, you know?
Garlands, huh?
Yeah, and trees. I'm picky about trees.
So like essentially the entire
Ornaments.
Christmas tree.
The whole entire thing is basically my favorite. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to take this one apart. A lot of this is my own personal collection. These ones are not. Those are mine. Yeah, a lot of my own collection made it over here this year, so I'm like trying to remember what's mine and what's theirs. I mean, if some of it ends up at my house, I don't know. Might be okay.
Everywhere that I go, I still gotta be in my zone. 'Cause I can't stop moving in my own way. I can't stop doing it my own way. I can't stop living in my own way. In my own way. In my own way. I can't stop moving in my own way. I can't stop doing it my own way. I can't stop living in my own way. Oh, in my own way. Yeah.
No. Oh
They're
my
so
gosh.
you've spent. This is how you know you loved putting together this tree is when they're so tangled up.
Well, I think I put like, it was 260 feet of lights on it.
Oh my gosh.
But that's what I have you for,
Oh
to
my
take them off.
goodness.
See, this wasn't future Kylie's problem, this was future Mark's problem.
Is this on the same video? Can I say
what I'm
call
saying?
1-800-RENT-A-MARK?
Yeah, this is on Rent to Mark. This
Besides
is what he
shaving
could do.
people's backs, I can untangle
He can
Christmas
also
lights.
do the lights. You always do the other thing that I always have you do, because they're like usually a hot
the
mess
gosh
express.
dang fairy lights.
The
Oh,
fairy
gosh.
lights. This one's not too bad. He's been in charge of all the fairy lights. Together we make a good team. See? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Can't nobody tell me what I can't do. No, no. Can't nobody tell me who to be. No, no. Do it for myself. I make my own rules. Living in this life, I must be free.
Okay, Miss Thang.
I just walked in here.
No more
Listen,
tree.
I know that like it's time to take down the trees. Like it's past time,
It
right?
is, it's past
but
time.
I loved my tree so much this year. Like
I
I
loved your
loved
tree.
it. I just didn't want to get rid of it. I'm kind of just, want to have it up all year
I
round.
know.
So
You know, maybe sometimes I'm like, maybe we should keep a tree up all year.
Right?
Sometimes I'm like, maybe we should.
but I didn't even want to like you know how like you can like decorate for Valentine's Day and decorate. No, I just wanted it how it was.
Yeah,
So
just the way
it's
it
okay.
was.
It's down.
Anyway,
I feel like there's a lot more room in here, which is nice.
Yeah,
The
good.
only thing, and I'm so glad, the only thing I'm not gonna let you do is my bedspread. And I know we've talked about this for a second, that it's got Christmas trees on there. Nobody's gonna know.
Mom, no,
Except for all of you.
I'm
It's
swapping
okay.
it out.
No.
I'm swapping it out.
You
Yes,
guys, look
I
how
am
cute.
not. I'm not. It's full of glitter right now.
It's glittered.
I know.
but
I'm
yeah.
not gonna let you keep that all
It
year,
is
Mom.
so thin. It is so
Look,
comfy.
I have a new one for you. This one is like maybe slightly, just like a little tiny bit thicker, but still very thin. It's white. Look, you won't even know the difference.
Okay,
You won't even
it
know
is
the
thin,
difference.
it is thin, I'll
It
give
is
you that.
thin.
Let
I literally
me
don't
compare.
understand why you want a thin quilt anyway. It's wild to me.
I don't know.
I don't know how you can stand a thin one because I know you have an AC in here. Jared
But-
likes it to be like -40.
Yeah, so he likes
Okay.
it so cold, but I sleep with my like little bed warmer, and I
sleep with
just
a bed
turn it
warmer?
on and it's so hot. So I kind of feel like I have to have a thin blanket. Otherwise it would be like,
You sleep with a bed warmer? No.
Because Jared likes it so cold, so I have to have a thin blanket. It's just like, it's the science of like having the thin with the heat on, with the air conditioner. Like there's a science to
is it like a
and I have it
massive-
figured out.
Is it a massive heating pad?
Yeah, it's the whole length of the bed, but not on Jared's side. He would never. Just on my side.
That's
so
actually pretty smart.
anyway, yeah.
It's pretty smart. I have
Okay,
to say.
I'm gonna give your blanket a shot, but it
Okay.
may get fired, so don't put that one away.
Okay.
Until I have like tested it.
Sure.
Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Sounds
good.
All right, my parents' room is officially put back together, nice and cleaned. It feels so good. We made such great progress today. We got 4 rooms done. I think, if I'm counting correctly, I think we have 5 more to go. So I'll put that in a separate video, so be on the lookout for that. It feels so good to get organized. I hope you guys are feeling so motivated. Please drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Thank